Yo, so back on the bug boy, playing some Kha'zix in the jungle, and having I think I spent a little bit of today playing with just an alternate build. The meta is to go Umbral into Bastion Breaker into something normal at the moment. And I was playing around with a different build with Hubris, and it really didn't work. And so I just wanted to just play a normal Dark Harvest game, and just try and kill some people. I really like the skin. This is the Odyssey skin with the green thing from the Emporium that I just picked up, and I actually really like it. I need to play with some more. It looks really weird until it gets the wings, and then it gets the wings, and then it looks really cool. But yeah, anyway, we're starting blue. We're puffing towards bottom. Mundo, Mordecai's top. It's going to be a relatively static lane until ulti time, I think, and then everything's going to kick off. So if I can get up there before those boys turn 6, then there might be a gank potentially. But otherwise, this bottom lane is going to be very volatile. Nautilus, the rat. Oh god, the name. I'll remember in a second. And then Swain into Kaisai. Is it Kaisai? I think it's Kaisai, yeah. Twitch. Fuck, got there in the end. But that lane is going to be so volatile. Like, I just want to live in the bottom lane and just pick up the pieces of whatever goes on down there. Vex, I think it's quite hard to gank. She's got a fear a bit like a Warwick kind of thing. And every time I get close to her, she fears me away, and then like what looks like a flash out but isn't a flash out, or just walks away or something, and it's really annoying. So, but then Castellan's got a big stun, so mid lane ganks might be on as well. Have a look at the bot lane, come on. What's the health looking like? Not much, but we do have a Swain. Gonna come in, try and force something. I have flash as well if people jump away. Jump on Twitch. He's gonna invis, we can flash, and we get sucked back in by the Nautilus, which is sad. Yeah, right. So I totally forgot to mention, we're facing a Talia in the jungle, which I know is a thing, but I think it's like a high-level off-meta thing. I don't think it's a stable thing to be doing in Silver. Talia is very, very squishy, and I don't know. It's probably the first time I've played against it, but I don't think this is a thing. Also looked very slow on the clear there as well. I was dicking around in bot for a long time before they turned up. Anyway, back on the top lane, clear our camps. We're going first item Umbral because it's the fashionable thing. And Umbral is so good. It just feels really good, like really, really good. The first kind of couple of times I played with it, it feels like your character has like got 2 times the amount of power. I don't know how to describe it. It's just your character suddenly is doing damage, where Karen last season felt like you got to the point in a game where you just couldn't do anything. Like they build too much armor and too much health, and you have no access really other than Eclipse to doing max health damage, and you get in trouble. Big hook from Swain. So we're gonna walk up and see if this Twitch reappears. Not really. So we'll go on the Nautilus. Nothing doing, but not the end of the world. Bottom completely pushed out of lane. Swain's pinging the dragon. Again, we know Talia's pathing towards bottom, so we don't want to do that if we can avoid it. Swain finds Talia. Look at the fight. Look at the fight. No, don't. Twitch is there. Kai'Sa is there. This should be on. I'm going to jump on this Twitch immediately. I missed the W. And then on trying to walk up on the Kai'Sa, I get Nautilus as well. And I should have just been paying a lot better attention and just left. But low health jungler, a squishy jungler in the back. Kai'Sa got out there. Kasai. Not sure how you pronounce it. Kasai. Anyway, back to the camps. Camps respawn really quickly. I feel like most of the time I'm farming my jungle at the moment. Like you don't get a lot of turn in between cycles. Maud has hit 7, which means Mundo's probably hit 7, which means that he has his ultimate, and it's going to be incredibly difficult for me to gank him, because he's just going to press his ultimate and run away, and then I'm going to be sad. Maud's saying he's got quite a lot of gold and wants to back, but I want to go for the grubs, so I think he's staying for me because he's a bro. And now he's going to back and he's got teleport. I'm just pinging to let him know that I know. Clear any potential vision. Onto the grubs. Don't know where Talia is, but if she was matching up clear, she should be crossing into clearing her bottom camps at the moment, so this should be fairly safe. Maud, I think, is trying to bait Mundo into coming towards me, but presumably as soon as I get this, Mundo will back, so we're going to come down into see if we can approach Vax. Gonna try and use the Fog of War here to just sneak up behind her, and I'm not able to do anything. She was in the wave, not a great engagement. I think I actually showed on vision by the tower. I don't have a ward and I don't have health and I don't have ultimate, so now I can't play this dragon at all. Which probably should have been my priority rather than trying to fail gank mid. But you really have to ask the question, who's tanking the dragon if Nautilus is bottom? Because it's probably not Talia. We've evolved Q, by the way, just playing Dark Harvest, so going Q certainly, and then we'll I'll make a decision as to going R or E. I really like E-Evolve at the moment. I should have smited the... Oh, Nautilus misses a hook. So, it should be a kill. I can always flash on them if I need to, but don't need to. Pick up the grab, pick up the dragon. No one's here to contest it, presumably. Just waiting for my smite to come up, that's why I went for the crab first. No, we can smite it. Twitch back in the bottom lane. Potentially we can turn around after this dragon and go on Twitch if he pushes. Kasai gets engaged on. Swain goes into the mid lane. I feel like he should have not left his ADC there, but whatever. We pick up our Umbral Glaive. This is big first item for us. Like it's clearly the core item this season. Does so much damage. Again, if you're watching this, you're probably a car enthusiast and you know exactly what Umbral Glaive does, but the reworked Umbral Glaive gives you a true damage hit every, I think it's on like a 1 second cooldown every time if the enemy can't see you. So with your ultimate, it's like you get 3 big true damage hits out of it, in addition to the AD and the lethality that gives you. Oh, we find the Talia. Talia's in my jungle taking my stuff. She tries to flash away, but I also have flash, so worth, clearly, to come and take my raptors. But it still has the Umbral passive of revealing wards, which is really cool as well. And then once you hit a ward with your Umbral passive, it dies quicker. So second item, this is the Tinjus tried and true method at the moment, which is you go Umbral directly into Bastion Breaker, and then a follow-up item is Profane, because Umbral and Bastion both scale with lethality, and they both do shit tons of true damage. So Bastion has this cool passive where you kill someone, and for the next, I think, minute or so, if you hit a epic monster or a turret, it does a crap ton of true damage. But sort of also importantly, it's got this thing called shape charge. Watch this. We're going to jump into this bush, and Talia just walks straight into me. So yeah, good luck with that, bro. That's very telegraphed where she was going there. And then it also does a bunch of true damage on hit. I think it's got like a little cooldown, but I feel like Vex must have a ward in this fence somewhere. I've got my ultimate up though, so we're going to go in. And I think we just have enough burst to just outright kill her. So between us and the Caston, I sort of wish, I feel like we probably could have done that last time we came mid. But I'll take the kill. No worries. No worries at all.
An ally has been slain. An enemy has been slain.
I feel really bad at the moment when like last season I had no problem just leaving top laners to their own devices. I don't know why it is this season, but I feel really bad for not coming and helping the top laners out more. I think it's just because the quality of my top laners so far this season has been so much better than it was last season. Like, people come and help you, and they play tanks and give you kills and all kinds of stuff. No, I know what it is. I know what it is. It's because so we do go R evolve in the end. Just because so the way I think about it is this massively improves. Do I make it out? I make it out. Great. Every time that you do R evolve, every time that you press R, you're going to get another proc on your Umbral and do more damage. So R evolve makes an awful lot of sense. For the same reason, I think Axiom makes quite a lot of sense. Going R evolve into Axiom, I think, is good. It's just I'm not sure if there's space for it in the build tree, but certainly early on the season I went Umbral, Bastion, Axiom as a build path, and that felt really good as well. But not having Profane just feels bad, so I think this path makes sense, and it's been approved by the GOAT. So anyway, enough yappy. Take a free dragon. Looks like Vex is going to die. Twitch is coming here. I'm not sure if he has vision or he's just walking towards the mid lane. I could have potentially gone on him. I was low health. It wasn't really worth it, and had my item back in base. So there is still a fight going on in middle though, so we're going to move towards it. This Twitch looks like he's going to die. We're going to intercept Talia. I missed my W. Very massively overextending here, and I die horribly under turret yet again. But it's actually not awful because I get I stack up my Bastion Breaker. So if we can get alive and get into the Herald in time, then I can use my Bastion Breaker on the Herald and kill it quicker. And I got a kill, right? You know, whatever. Got a kill. It was probably worth a shutdown, I would imagine. And I gave Talia a bunch of money, but you know, you make decisions, you live by them.
An enemy has been slain. Your team has destroyed a turret. Your team has destroyed a turret.
I want to come up here and I want to help, but I find Talia en route, so we'll figure that out first. Mordekaiser does go down to Mundo, and that's sad because Mundo is now just going to ulti away from me. But we just have enough damage to kill her with the help of our Castellan. So, you know, Castellan's bro. And I can now use the Bastion Breaker. Look at the big white numbers at the bottom of Bastion just doing a crap ton of damage. No smite, low health. Talia's coming up. I don't think I've seen her ult for a while. She could potentially just straight ult into the pit and I might be in quite a lot of trouble. But she doesn't. And we're not, so great. All of my camps are up, so I'm gonna clear top to bottom again. It looks like there's a fight going on bottom, so potentially we should just be skipping these camps and moving straight towards bottom. Smite and head there. I'm probably not going to be in time at this point, but make an effort. And my team just kills everyone, so. Baron up in 16. I don't think we need to contest this on spawn, although it would be possible potentially. Mundo teleports into bottom, and I feel like we could fight this. Mundo doesn't have his ult because he's just used it top. I'm not sure what it's called as, but I feel like we have just seen him ult. Not too distant past. Vex going on Swain. I want to definitely contribute to this fight, so good luck with that. The old, if you're invisible, my turret can't see me. Your turret can't see me thing. This was a bad Herald. I was expecting Swain to just stay and use it. And if he didn't, then the Herald would just crash into the tower and I get some free money. And we could use it to push out the wave. But both Talia and Mundo immediately just come and shut the Herald down. And I get very little value out of it. It's just, you know, poor decision for me. You know what's wild? Is I probably could have just pushed the lane out and used my Bastion Breaker to kill the turret. And then pushed out the wave of the Herald, and that would have been a lot better play. But I was low health and I didn't engage my brain because I'm an idiot. You know, Mundo's the only real problem here. I'm going to immediately go on Natalia because we're going to go front to back, take Vex. Couldn't kill secure the Mundo there, which is sad. Kosei gets pulled into the turret by Nautilus. We accidentally find Twitch, which is always nice. And I die on the turret again. I need to stop this. Like, I just get carried away. Yes, I can kill the Twitch. Yes, I'm much more powerful than he is. But the dragon is up. And I shouldn't just be dying under the turret. Anyway. Or giving like massive bounties away to the ADC. It's not a good idea. Next item will be Schroeder's Grudge. This Mundo is stacking armor for very obvious reasons, as is the Talia, as is the Vex. So I've already got a lot of lethality. Getting the percentage armor pen to knock off whatever they're building at the moment will be good. Build feels really good. Like, really good. Other than this Mundo, I feel like anyone that I engage on is going to die. Just trying to clear some vision. Twitch dies. I'm gonna go for this Talia. We trade ADCs and the mid laner and the support, so I feel like I can probably just walk up on this Talia and kill her if I land something at some point. This Mundo is a problem though. I think he's relatively okay. Feels like Twitch just made a horrible mistake. How far can this Mordekaiser go on like 4 HP? Just noticed my Kassadin is 9-0. It's crushing it. Waiting around for a longsword. Camps are up again, so you know I'm still level 15. I feel this stage of the game feels very slow in terms of levels. Cassidy was picking a fight. Probably right. If I'd come and actually, you know, contributed, I could have. I might have got a kill or something. I don't know. I do get a bit fed up of this fighting in the mid lane though. Like, just ARAM. I wanna take my camps. I wanna get 16. I wanna finish my grudge. We can't do that if we're just 4v5 in the mid lane every time I turn my back. Twitch is radically overstaying here. As is Talia. Try and get built to this. Now we can take Baron. Although, to be fair, this is probably an end angle, but Mundo is going to Mundo things, right? So, let's just take the Baron. Look at the Bastion Breaker. So much damage. Dragon up in 40 seconds as well, so ideally we just take this, we head back to base. I'm going to recall, then see that I only need 150 gold for my grudge, so I'm going to clear these top 2 camps quickly. It means I'm going to be slightly late for the dragon, but not by much. Hopefully my team can get there ahead of me and set things up. And then, I probably didn't need that second camp. By the time I got back, I would have enough for it, but it is what it is. I'm going to try and get in on this Twitch or the Talia, because obviously we don't like enemy jungles, and I'm going to survive with like no health. I assume Twitch is here somewhere, but I'm just going to try and quickly recall and get out. Hunger, I'm still trying to fit this into a Dark Harvest build. Look how fucking cool this camp looks now that with RE evolved. Look how cool that looks. It's like a purple ninja fly thing. But yeah, no, this build feels really, really good. Like, easily, it feels like having a really high stacked hubris, like a 20 or 30 stacked hubris while it's active all the time. That's how much damage it feels like. And it's a decent first item. It gives you so much utility in terms of like spotting vision and all this kind of stuff. Like I know that I'm visible here at the moment. Yeah, it's just really good. Look how much damage you do. I probably could have gone on that Talia as well. Just ignore the Mundo and just take the Talia out. But, just Bastion break of the old turret there. Head back to base, pick up bits. My team is fighting. Maybe I should have gone and helped my team, but actually with Evolve D, like, you get back to fights relatively quickly. But my team cleans up the pieces. Twitch is here somewhere. No, Twitch is dead. And this should be GG, right?
Your team has destroyed
No stopping. Anyway, thanks for watching, team. Nice Kha'zix game.